Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Tonight we start Week 9 with a prime-time matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That AFC North, you got some players that go against me, boy. Well, the Browns is already damn near out of it.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Okay.
You
better stop passing that motherfucking ball.
The end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, you supposed to be 80-20, my nigga.
Got it. 61, Matt Fox, right. 64,
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Dallas don't want Amari Cooper.
3rd and 2. Here's Lawrence. Complete to Jones.
Green line.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside.
Yeah, they went somewhere. And they needed one more target. They needed one more target.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Now Lawrence on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Jaguars hit 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That good for 19 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's a second round for Green.
It can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So, I mean, get Emerson there.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards
3rd
to
round.
12.
And you want a second round for Emerson? You tripping.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's what I'm saying. Be realistic, though.
10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Myles Garrett, Pop.
Drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Lawrence going to keep it, and he is going to lose yardage here. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh will send on the field goal unit. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And this one is
Fuck no.
So
You can build a receiver.
but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good effort on the return.
Turn that down.
Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get a short week.
Not right now, people know.
As well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
My fullback.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
Ah! I love this play. I know, but I ain't think. I thought the dude, because the DN always comes straight to Trevor Lawrence. Always comes straight to him. That's how you fucking get to the ball, ETN. Kirsten be wide open. Yeah, it is. Well, his corner should have fucking picked the shit out of that.
His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after.
I know he pissed. His corner should have definitely picked that. I mean, I freeformed it, but shit, you ain't got time to.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10.
Burton, I gotta be Burton.
Sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
How did I know? With that draft so many times, I know who niggas is. Jimmy Ward's first action with us. Just picked him up.
Offense set to get this drive started. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough 2nd half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is
number 989 speed superstar. I don't know why he got a long time to get his superstar on his ass. He's only at 70.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. There's some space here. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
There he is. That motherfucker is open.
On 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle.
Shit, War, so we got you.
Backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
What the fuck we got you? Jimmy Ward is in a free agent.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they
kept
extra DBs on
needed that.
Field, despite
I needed that. I got rookies up there. We got a mentor nigga.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one down the line stage.
How about this defense for a 3rd straight play? He's going nowhere. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go play action now. Lawrence looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get
damn, he was all over that motherfucker.
As time will run out on this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, I don't know how them niggas so old.
Score after one here on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Running 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Here's Jacobs. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. This is caught.
Fuck, man.
Josh Jacobs from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down.
You want the brother.
Chalk of the 20.
That's why, motherfucker. For sure. He's supposed to be doing it himself.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And they'll go again with ETN. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
What?
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down. A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. They'll run with ETN. And some room to run now. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across.
Come on.
And down to the 44.
Fucking Brandon Scherf.
Sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys.
Put that down.
On the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Caught by Jones. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it.
Put them down. I just told you that.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Lawrence with a completion to Kirk, down inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
On the ready.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So, partner, was a passing game that drove him down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime? But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, you tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Dancing to his left. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now.
Yeah, I be doing dumb shit, boy. I have to leave nobody go to right there, though. Come on, man, I ain't getting to the 40, man.
The score, all even to this point as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. After the sack on first down, Lawrence. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout.
Probably the best league anybody league.
They'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play gets them all
no
the way
shot.
down to the
No
outside
shot.
zone here for first and 10.
Come on, Christian Kirk.
On play action, Lawrence sliding out of the pocket.
You got me last
And
time.
he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on
6
this
and
drive.
5 and 3.
A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Yeah.
Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down. And the Jags have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights.
This nigga 1 and 7. I don't know why I'm struggling with him. Because I keep doing dumb shit in the red zone. I should just set up for my field goal.
Remaining in this first half as the kicks away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the
They got
20.
Stetson Bennett on quarterback.
Set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Stetson Bennett. He ain't about to progress at all.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Bukum.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Bukum's a dog.
4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout.
Anthony Richardson, probably like 28th, 30th.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we hit the half.
Y'all getting a deep, D tackle?
With the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA
Come on now.
halftime report.
Y'all need to, whatever y'all, if y'all lose, wherever y'all lose at, y'all, that's where I need to go. I don't know what the fuck Coachman be talking about. I said if y'all lose. Don't do that, Snoop, because you're going to be very upset. You're going to be very upset, Snoop. Just be humble. I'll tell you one thing. Don't post nothing Saturday when y'all got a game. Because if y'all lose.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles
Trash. Never should have been number 2 picking it. Ever. In anybody's draft.
Defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
At BYU, he wasn't no number 2.
From just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Hey, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with
You'll still be trash.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and
he was looking for Prinker, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade American. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of
that. Must be a pick quarterback. Just like the one I transferred last year. Fuck cheese ball. Nah, Slovis is alright at UFC though, but come on now. Not even with the pit and got a shit show.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't
well, put that down.
All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. That's pulled in at the 32. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So that potentially a turning point.
Burrow's the second best quarterback in the NFL.
Score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
He's going to be MVP again.
The message at halftime for this defense, deliver.
Hurts is probably fourth, Snoop.
We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy. They're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
You ain't lying.
7 yards there and a first down.
They've been there.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's definitely not about to beat their ass. Be real with us, Snoop.
Now Lawrence.
Yes, wow. That's what's coming out of the field goal.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Just like Cincinnati ain't about to blow Kansas City out.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up.
It don't matter if the Chiefs defense is garbage, Snoop. You know who their coach is, right?
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about
Thought 4 or 5 of them.
milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So give him 3 on that drive. Well, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
He did a hood route. Did you watch the team? You can't guard a nigga who's doing a hood route, my nigga.
Set to get this drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort.
If you watch the play, he wasn't even, once again, he wasn't supposed to go out.
Yeah, and he never like gets stopped so soundly during his series.
It's the same thing Kelsey did. These tight ends is crazy.
They've got to get going.
They sit there and block, and you see he's in trouble, and he just left. The fuck was wide open.
2nd and 13.
I hope he don't. I want Brock Purdy's time to be done. The niggas think he is crazy.
About 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a give to Jacobs running right, and nothing much materializing there.
He did it with C.J. Beathard, Nick Mullins. He did it with a lot of people. Because Beathard was all right when he played for them. I tell you that one. Yeah, he was.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
You ain't lying, though. He's a bum. He's a bum. The Jets thought him coming back was going to do something for him.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Stop it, Pop. Which one is you a fan, though?
Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down. It's going to leave him with a 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Carlson able to put this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Oh, man. Oh, now.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Catch the ball, Ridley.
The pulse right now might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I ain't won, but this is my fault. You doing dumb shit.
Tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Just inside the 10. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw here. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game,
Man,
every
10 niggas start watching this out of nowhere.
Could be a difference maker.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Ah! Where are you going?
Go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there. They just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Ready, set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you guys start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to...
You better stop letting nigga call you Ebony, bro.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And for another return there, gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
What the fuck?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that was
he don't play. It ain't just you, Snoop. He don't play. Yeah, that's a fact.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll drop to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Here's Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here we go. Step. 61. Max box right. Hey, Alpha.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Out route. He finds his man. It's Jones. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down.
Because you was making him, you made him do that, Snoop.
Let's go.
He threw less than you do.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
What happened with that?
To go now in the football game.
What
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Boy, you got time to run our game in 10 minutes or what?
Because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case,
These offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Jacksonville, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And now they'll get the week.
A phone? Wait for, hold on, wait. My cash app. Is that whose card is that? What time you get off, big boy? Right. That's what I'm saying. We could do it later, but I don't know if they're gonna act stupid. You think Roy gonna be tripping? Who's best friend? That's my nigga. That ain't my best friend. I just brought him in here. What you want me to do? Kick him out? Yo, chill. El Chugo and El Chapo. It is though. Snoop niggas don't like losing. Did he? Wow. When was this? Used to coach with him. You can. Yeah, that'd have been it. Who you said? And that's why Cheese got mad at that for real. And he wasn't flexing on it for he wasn't talking about he wasn't flexing on TP at all. Y'all just you still need it? Yeah, you ain't saying in the middle of that. They already going at it now. Yeah, but after he said that though, it'd have been over. Snoop. In that whole time you and and that whole time you and Cheese talking, Drew Price not said not one word. Well, that's why I got weird there. I hate that you. I hate that Ebon. Huh? This is yours. Extra large.
Okay. Okay. Troy! She's on her way. She's on her way.
That's a negative, sir. That's a negative. What?
Can I go outside?
No.
Can I go outside with my friend?
Boy, below zero. You're not going outside. Give me that. That's my card. Give me my damn card and look at your pen. Tell me you're not going nowhere.
Stop touching it. Call them around and see what the boys are.
No.
Yo. Yo. Yes. I like doing it. Yeah. The word. Stop crying. Believe when I say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why ain't
Sup for your chain break.
Tell me that. Can I go over half fast? Oh, Mom. Don't you get paid tomorrow? You get paid tomorrow, Mom?
I'm your kid. You don't do it.
Do you get paid tomorrow?
Why do you know?
Do you get paid tomorrow?
Guess one?
Can we go to Bilbo?
Green.
Can we go to Bilbo? Troy?
Are you waiting on somebody to come in?
No.
Turn it up.